Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. So Veronica, and here's Nicole. And Nicole, you gotta show me. They have to see. You gotta do your curtsy. Isn't that cute? But what we're doing is we're actually growing it, so we didn't do anything off the top, but we did first time ever with clippers for you, just so you could have that experience, and it's real pretty. For cutting hair. So we're gonna do everything. Grab a towel.
Okay.
You've been watching us. Now, what people don't know on the channel is that Nicole has been working as a salon helper, and she's been amazing. We love her. So she's been watching.
But not that closely.
No, not that closely, but yeah. So, but also it's a good chance for me to go through all this stuff with you. And then you can just put it out like that. And then you can grab a cake. Would you like the stripy one or the big one? Nicole can pick, or a black one. Nicole can pick.
Oh my god.
It's just strike.
Cool. And then now you'll see the end where the pastors are. And you can do the old flicky. Perfect. And you pull the hair like, yep. And we can come over and wash it. You can come this way. Sure. Yay. Over. And get it straight back. That's okay, it's gonna happen. Do the bend and snap. So you were really good with clips when you did your first blow dry ever. So the same sort of thing. What we do is we create sections, and we'll put the hair in the section, and then we start cutting it. So there's lots of that. So what we'll do is we'll take out. I'll do the first section for you. And so what we do is from the very center here, all the way down to there. We're gonna just split the hair all the way back. Good thing you're tall because this chair is high. So that's your sectioning. Everything comes over. Everything comes over. And then you got your clips. So what you're doing is, I have a tendency to do this. That's why I wear these little bands on my arm. Everyone does different. So here's your first section. Have you ever cut hair in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. So lots of Europeans tend to do, like, there's tend to be home haircutters at some point in their lives. So nice and neat section like that. And there's your first section. And then you can take scissors. Now here's the other thing about scissors. I'm going to give you these ones. Now you don't have to do the whole haircut, but it's a chance to get you in there. These ones aren't so sharp. Now when you hold scissors, you don't hold them like this. You hold them like this. Cool? And you see how that's comfortable. So throw that in your hand. That's it. And then, so what you do is you have scissors in one hand. Cool. And then that means you can go like this, and you're combing. Now you see how I got that there? It's going to be very hard, but at first we'll just do like, it's going to be that sort of thing. So I'm not going to take any real length off right away. Just go through the motions of this is how you cut hair. Cool. Now see if you can do, with this comb and the scissors in one hand, what I just did there. Yeah. So your comb's gonna go.
And then put the comb down?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna have your comb and the scissors in one hand. And then you're gonna flip this hand so you can do a guide. Cool. Yeah, so see how I have that?
Oh.
Yeah. And the other thing we're gonna do is we have to get you to take a pair of scissors home and practice doing that. So yeah, at this point you can't do that, but you can kind of, yeah, it's gonna be tricky for you. Yeah. Okay, wait a second. See if you figured it out. Yeah, so you're combing, and you're putting through here, and then you're not gonna cut past that line. Don't cut into there, you'll hurt yourself, right? So you see what I'm doing. I'll do it a few times and see how if you grasp it. Cool. If you don't grasp it, don't worry. Yeah, you gotta have the. Cool. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to send you home with a pair of scissors.
Okay, yeah.
And you're going to spend the week doing this. That's what these are for, because they're only like under $50. So here's what I want you to do for the week. When you're at home and watching TV, you see that? And then once you get to the point
Like
where,
that?
yeah. Exactly. Yep, exactly. You got it. Cool. So gonna assign you these because you can't break them, and you can start doing that if you want. Cool. And then we'll get another bottle and we'll get you to do the,
Okay.
yeah. Because I wanted to see, what I want to see is like, if it connected quickly. Because with the hair dryer, it connected quickly. But what we need you to do is, do this without thinking.
Yeah.
And once you've done that without thinking, and I can see it's gonna happen. And then once it happens, we're gonna get you to do your first second ball.
Okay.
Cool. Nice attempt. And we got a bit of hair washing. So we're gonna go to the other haircut now. Thanks for doing that.
That's alright.
And the other haircut we looked at,
Black.
this one?
This one.
Oh, okay. It's longer fringe.
Nice.
It's a bit heavy. Cool. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that one.
I think this is good.
I think it's good too. At first you're like, oh, you want to cut it that short? I'm like, yes. And then you're like, okay. And you're from Czech Republic. Cool. And yeah, because people at home like are talking here. You're one of the first backpackers to come back post-COVID. We started allowing, but
There are a lot of,
there's a lot now.
they are accepting a lot of people.
Yeah.
So they are an exceptional Czech Republic. So
Yes. Which I love, because I'm from Canada. I moved here from Canada. And I moved here 11 years ago now. And there's always been people from around the world, and I've always loved that. And then when the pandemic came along, then it was like, there were only a few of us from around the world. But now more and more people are coming again, which I love.
they have a lot of models here.
Yeah. For the videos, usually I try to post one a week at the moment, because I don't get a lot of time to edit. Because I've got kids, I've got this shop. But it's sure to post once a week. And then we can film sometimes one a week or two a week, sometimes three, and sometimes none. But I end up with a whole bunch that I have to edit. And I try to get one a week out. So like right now I may have 3 or 4 that I do the, I have to edit, and you can stick them when you can.
And retro is coming back now.
Sorry?
And retro style is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's 90s. People tend to like 90s as well. 80s,
Yeah.
70s, lots of
Yeah, it's about the
70s, like
fashion
layers and
about
things.
the hair.
Yeah. So after this haircut, you can walk up Cuba Street and you'll fit right in. It'll be like, but just think you're a Kiwi. You'll be like, oh, I thought you were a Kiwi. Haircut like that. You look like a Cuba Street rat. you've ever had your hair where we're going right now?
Yes.
Nice.
It's fun.
And when the video will be to YouTube channel?
Oh, hopefully within the next few weeks.
Okay. I will send it to my family.
Of course. That's the best.
Grass.
Yeah. Thank you. See you. She's amazing. She's a makeup artist, and I'm like, oh, you should do hair too. And she's like, maybe. And then the more weeks gone on, the more I push her doing more stuff with hair. So now she works with us 1 day a week, Saturdays. And I got her to do a blow dry. She nailed it right off the bat. And washing hair and stuff like that, picking up on it real quick. But she came as a model, a hair model.
Okay.
And then I got her to do some makeup for the channel.
She had long hair?
Yeah, like really, like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And she did 3 videos. She did it to like here, to shorter, and then to like short like that, because she loved it more. Like she's like, oh my god, I love this, oh my god, I love this. So she did that haircut today. She loves it. Because now she's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah.
Where's my hair?
Yeah, that's the best part of those sort of things. Yeah, yeah,
Used to.
yeah.
You would like my sister because she has so much more longer hair than me.
Yep.
But she never wants any change.
She never wants any change, no. And she's over in Czech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She'd have to come here. Too far for a haircut. But you know, I've had crazy things happen before. I had one girl, because when we had backpackers, you know, before pandemic, there's a German girl. I gave her an amazing haircut. She loved it. Cool short haircut. So after New Zealand, she goes to Bali. So she's in Bali, and someone goes up to her and says, "Oh my God, where did you get that haircut?" And she said, "This guy named Matthew in Wellington did the haircut," and that person booked a flight to Wellington from Bali to come get a haircut with me.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, because she told her, the German girl told her about me. And so that girl flew in from Bali to Wellington and landed at the airport and took a taxi and came and I did her haircut. She flew from Bali. But she was like one of those, like just traveling around the world, like no plan. And she's like, cool,
Yeah,
I'm good. Wellington will be my next stop then, you know, let's go to Wellington. So it's very like, just that kind of like living your life like that, serendipity. So she flew all the way to Wellington, got her haircut, and then she's like, what else can you do in New Zealand? I'm like, go to the South Island, the ferry terminal's over there. It's cool. She loved her haircut. So I do love stuff like that.
And just yesterday night you have some haircut party or something here?
What we did yesterday, Dad, you were gonna come for model yesterday, and then my friend on Thursday said, I want to do a model. I said, well, you come tomorrow, there's somebody else coming, but then you didn't come, it didn't matter. So she's just like, oh my God, let me do it. So we ended up just had her do it anyway. And then we decided to have beer. So we were drinking beer while we were doing the haircut. And then we decided to give her a ridiculous haircut and go to the bar with it. And then come back and make it like modern after. So we went to the bar and we were like, what do you think of this haircut? And everyone was like, do you know what? Everyone loved it. And then we came back here and fixed it. And then she went from here to the airport to pick up her husband with a new hair. Because she ended up going short, like, you know, Breathless, the movie, Gene Seberg from 1960? She wanted that haircut anyway. Like it's short hair. But I said, if we're gonna go that short, then let's have fun with it, do something silly. And then go shorter. And she's like, yes! and then we did the haircut. I'm like, we have to go to the bar. She's like, yes! Let's go to the bar. And then I thought everyone would be like, but we're like, I actually like it. But like I said, Cuba's like that. It's an eclectic city. You do a haircut, anything, and people will probably just like it. I had one of my friends, he's a defense lawyer. This was a while ago, it was probably about 8-9 years ago now. And he flew from Wellington to Prague and back. And he only spent 8 hours in Prague. Flew all the way to Prague, walked around for 8 hours, got on the plane, flew all the way back. And I said, what'd you do that for? Because he's a defense lawyer, so his phone is always ringing. He said, because the moment when they close the door of the plane, you can't get a hold of me. And then I can sleep. And he also had a bunch of points to use up. So he says they close the door of the plane. He did that on Emirates and he flew business class, so it's nice, right? It's relaxing. And then you get off in Prague. Well, when you fly like from Wellington to Sydney, then you get off the plane and you can check your messages. You get back on another plane, they can't get a hold of you. You can just go, right? So he goes all the way to Prague, and he walks around Prague for 8 hours with this phone and doing messages, right? And then he jumps on the plane and comes all the way back. And I said, why Prague? He said, I've never been to Prague. And if I had going to spend 8 hours checking messages, I want to be surrounded by beautiful architecture. So it's like, you're doing this for 8 hours. And then jump on a plane, they close the door, you can't get a hold of them. Now that worked back then, but it doesn't work anymore because now they have Wi-Fi on the airplanes. But it was at that time, the last place in the world you could go where there's no one can get a hold of you was an airplane. And so he flew, so he could relax. So for him, the airplane was the vacation, not Prague. Yeah. So I thought that was hilarious. So funny, yeah. And also he's using up points anyway, so it didn't matter. I'd love to go to Prague. One day I'll go.
You've never been there? Yeah, it's nice. It's culture, a lot of culture there.
Yeah.
Not many tourists now after COVID.
No.
There are a lot of people. But during the COVID, it was really nice to go to the Charles Bridge.
Oh, of course.
To the Prague Castle, nobody was there.
Of course.
So it was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But I never go there because there are a lot of people.
Yeah. You get your country to yourself. Same here. We got our country to ourselves. And then there was one trip we went up skiing. And there was, the whole hotel was maybe like 150, 200 rooms. There was only 4 guests in the whole hotel. That's it. So I felt bad for them because they're not making any money. I'm like, how are you making money? They're not. But they're still running the hotel, they're still running the restaurant, they're still doing what they can, right? They're not closing anything. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how you guys do it. And the restaurant, the same. There was maybe only 3 tables, and it's a huge restaurant.
Yeah, but a lot of people were afraid about it, and but we traveled during the COVID, and it was nice, and everything was empty.
Yeah.
The hotels, and we were at Madeira, so it was we live in an empty villa. It was a big house, and very long there.
Yeah.
It's nice. Nice movement with the scissors.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's relaxing. But your first time ever going short, it's a good experience because it's different than like having long haircuts. So down here, you're feeling it around here, and you're feeling weight come off. So it's a fun thing to do. I'm wanting you. I think I'm gonna cut your fringe shorter, but I'm gonna do another haircut. We're gonna do this haircut. But today, I'm thinking we're gonna do a shorter fringe because it's gonna be easier for you for traveling. But we'll do this haircut for the look. So I think we're gonna go shorter for your travel to make it easier for you. But I'm loving this. You guys will love the South Island. You will love it. But have you done all the North Island now?
We were in Auckland.
Auckland?
We were before 1 week.
Yeah.
So then we are here.
And then you're coming here, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow the ferry?
Yeah, the morning.
Yeah. Her hair is thicker than yours. Yours is more fine. But that's okay. I like her hair. I like fine hair anyway. I'm preferring its style. Because you're right, your hair has a wave to it. I'm loving it. Cool.
Nice.
Take a shot for now. Grab a mirror, show the back.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
I like that. Cute. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just do a messy look with it because I'm going to spray some salt spray into it. We'll do some shots of this. Come over this way. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Come on over. Jump back over here. We can play with it a minute. See where you're at with it. Yeah, go jump back under here. Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Where's my hair?
Where's your hair? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep this or you want to go a little more?
Yeah, it's cool.
You're good to keep
What do
it?
you think?
I think shorter fringe might be helpful, just because if you're traveling and stuff like that. So I don't mind going up more, or I can leave it. I like both options.
I don't know about this hair because it's
Then cut it. Because I can see right away, I think it needs to be shorter. Around the ears, shorter the back, long, shorter fringe.
Well,
Yeah. Or leave it.
do what you want.
I think so. I think so. So I think what we're going to do is just cut around the ears, shorten the back, and we'll do a bit shorter fringe. I think it needs to be shorter. I think it's
How
just
much shorter?
on the top. Probably like that much
Too
more.
much?
But like around the ears. Or just leave it.
Okay,
Do it. Cool. You want to do the adventure? Yeah. Shorter is easier for you. And normally you cut your own hair? Or you have been cutting your own hair?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Come on over, we're gonna wash it again. Jump on here. Come this way. So this will be your first ever proper short haircut. This one coming up. Will it be amazing on you?
Yeah.
And then I'll see you in 6 months. And if you're growing your hair like in 6 months, I'll just help you to give a haircut so it helps you to grow. Or if you like short hair, you can go on another one. I'll give you another one.
Okay, I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Because you might find you love it. Like some people just like, first time they cut short hair, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna keep this. Just makes their life easier and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now what's gonna happen, because your partner has long hair, you're short hair now.
Yeah, it's funny.
And you're living in a self-contained vehicle. So it's gonna be his hair all over the vehicle, not yours. You're gonna be like, oh, you're in all your hair. It's like the opposite, because usually it's the girl hair all over the place. Yours is gonna be the opposite. The other reason why I wanted to put shorter with you, you're fine hair. Fine hair is better short. It won't do that wingy stuff or that stuff that was happening. It'll just be like short and neat. So you're doing the right thing going shorter.
You think shorter is better?
For you, yes. Absolutely. And the stuff down is going to be hot, and you're going to have short hair. You're not going to regret it. You're going to be like, this is the best thing I did. And you're going to work outside, like work a winery or something?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So you're going to be working outside anyway. You'll love it. Your boyfriend will be jealous. You should have cut mine soon. more than underneath all this hair. And you know why your partner will love it?
No.
Because he'll see more features like your cheekbones, your eyes, your ears, and things like that. Because it starts to expose all that stuff. And then guys tend to do that. They get cut your hair short, they're like, they can see more of you. And it's not like, oh my god, your hair, you know, it's more you. Different person. Same person, different hair. Different time in your life. So I'm on the side that, well, you can text me later. Or, did you text me or you emailed me? Email me later. And let me know what he says. He's saying, loves it or doesn't love it? I think he's going to love it. this is your first ever Pixie cut. And 6 months, it's going to be...
Okay, I will come.
You'll come to me in 6 months again, and it's going to be on me. And if you want this same haircut again in 6 months, I'll be happy too. Or if you're growing it back and want to have longer hair again, I'll just help you one way or the other. But I think in 6 months, you're going to want this again. Because once you've had it for a week, you're going to be like, it's practical. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the Germans say when you have the German backpackers and you cut their hair short for the first time. And they go, what do you think? And they go, practical. Because they're Germans, right? They don't care how it looks, they just how it functions. They're like, yeah, practical. I do have a tendency to make fun of German backpackers, but in good ways. Never your country, never a Czech, never those places. The Germans, oh yeah, I make fun of them. But in a good way, I make them laugh. Like I don't do negative at all. But I say things like, how many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, because Germans are efficient and they don't have a sense of humor. Things like that. Love it. So it's exciting to see people back again. I love it. And no styling with this hair. Messy always. Messier the better. No styling at all. No styling product, nothing. Don't do anything with it ever. Wake up, shake it and go. Wash it, shake it and go. And do you guys shampoo? Do you do shampoo conditioner? Because even just shampoo, you're okay. And if you guys are traveling, sometimes you don't want shampoo conditioner. Well, your partner will, because he's long hair. But for you, you could just use one of these for shampoo. You don't need conditioner because they have shampoo bars. You know what I mean? It's a shampoo bar.
Okay.
So you could even just do that because it's easy to travel with, right? It's simple, right? So when you're white, you just put it through your hair like a bar of soap, rinse it off. So I would highly recommend that, especially when you're traveling. And no conditioner, you don't need it.
Once I bought shampoo in a spray.
Yes.
It's not so.
Doesn't work. No. That one does work, but it will work for you. I just don't think it'll work for your partner because he's long hair. Because long hair, you still want shampoo, conditioner, and treat, whatever. So if you both had short hair, yeah, that's all you guys need. One of those. But you'd be the cool one with the cool short haircuts. He'll be the cool one with the long hair dude. People will see you guys and like, oh, you're so cool. No, I am going to put something in it today because we're doing with the channel, but you don't need to. Because I just wanted to look even messier. And it's a nice smell. And no parting, just kind of like let it do its thing. Like so that's kind of a forward and over kind of thing. Or if you want to do that way, but I think this way it's looking more. No parting, just let it do its thing. You don't need to even comb it or brush it, nothing. Shower, shake it, go. And I'll grab a mirror, shoulder back. You look friggin' amazing with short hair.
It's my hat.
It's your hair, exactly. But the first 3 days is going to be a bit of adjustment. But then you love it. You nailed it. You nailed this. Come on over, more shots.
Okay.
And no shorter than this ever. This is good. Perfect. Sweet. Come on over, we can say bye to the tubers. They can let us know what they think. I love it. I'm gonna give you a quick hug. Amazing. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is amazing. I love it. Yeah, cool. So, see you in 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and leave comments below. Let them know. Let us know what they think. Because you'll see the channel. You'll watch it. You'll leave the comments. She'll read them. Sweet. Bye, tubers.
Bye.